Good evening, I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching. It is appreciated. Consider liking the channel, that would be helpful. Rupert Lowe is still in the headlines and he is stealing the spotlight from Nigel Farage. Is this a positive? Is this a negative? Well, either way, reform's still all everyone is talking about, so you can look at that and say that's a positive. The leadership is being questioned now. However, I don't think it's going to impact on my constituency, Runcorn and Helsby. Reform UK, it seems to be in the bag for reform, so well done. That's a positive. I've been to the Grassroots meeting up in Runcorn, and much like many Grassroots of Reform UK around the country, it is good people, good-hearted, and they want the best for the United Kingdom, and they want the best for Britain. I'm sure many people, if not everyone that watches my channel, agrees with that sentiment. They just want the best for our country, and I agree with that, which is why I joined Reform, and why I have faith in Reform currently. Now the situation has developed. There's a local branch that's in my backyard. This is Chester North, Neston, Ellesmere Port and Bromborough. They've all resigned in a damning letter written to Zia Youssef, essentially condemning the leadership and saying that there was no accountability and they can't continue in good conscience because of this. You can't argue with that, you really can't, and that's my opinion on the matter. We need real change in the United Kingdom, and whilst I am still with Reform, and Rupert Lowe has said keep faith in Reform, there are bigger things at play here. This has got a long way to go before it plays out in my view. That's not the only thing. Last weekend we had the Newcastle North chair resign for essentially the same reason. There's been too many Tories, wet Tories, bust into the party, and there's no accountability, and all this has happened since Mohammed Yusuf took over the leadership of the party. That is concerning to many Reform members and probably concerning to the wider public as well. Where was Nigel Farage today? He was at the Cheltenham races, from what I can hear. Let's just see now. Let's just see. Yep, Cheltenham by helicopter on Gold Cup Day. That's where the leader of Reform UK was today. So while we've got these major issues with the party and all of these things going wrong, he's not in Parliament voting with the Tories to try and get through the ratification of two-tier policing in the United Kingdom. He's away at the races. Is this what you want in a leader? Is this what we want for Reform? We have a singular chance here to make a difference, and we have a singular opportunity. The 2029 elections are our last hope, in my opinion. Luckily for us, Elon Musk has actually backed Rupert Lowe for the next Prime Minister. The next elected Prime Minister. I don't think he's going to be the next Prime Minister because I reckon two-tier key is not going to last 5 years. He is a disgrace and he does need to go. The SNP in Scotland are a personality cult. It was headed for nearly a decade or over a decade by Jimmy Cranky, Nicola Sturgeon. They actually had it enshrined in their constitution that you cannot publicly critique the leadership of the SNP or you're going to get booted from the party. Reform UK currently haven't even done that. They're just booting people out that their opinions are too right of centre. Well, I don't agree. Mass deportations? Bring it on. Controlling our borders? Bring it on. Anything Trump's doing in America, I want here, and I'm not ashamed to say that. We need to defend our country, we need to defend our sovereignty, and we need to defend our borders. I said I would support Nigel Farage. Why? Because he was the viable candidate. And that's why I backed Farage, and that's why I've not got a problem with him being the leader of Reform UK, as long as there is a democratic mechanism to remove that leader if he's no longer viable. I wouldn't stab Nigel in the back. I would stab him in the front. I would stab him anywhere and everywhere, politically speaking, if it meant that we got full democratic control of our borders and country back. It's means to an end. Any political movement should start from the grassroots and build up. The grassroots shape the policy, select the candidates, run for parliaments, enact change. That's the way it always should work and needs to work, in my opinion. Now, if you like this video, let me know. What do you see for the future of the race in the United Kingdom? What do you see for the future of Reform UK? I'm sticking with Reform UK. They're still our best bet to get change in the country. But seriously, the leadership have seriously messed up. They've miscalculated, they know it, and they need to fess up, put things right, and let's get our country back. Now, if you like this video, comment below, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.